Okay, so today, well, this is my first ever video, and I'm building a Clone Wars era mock or an Old Republic era mock, depending on how it turns out. And I'll be using a 32 by 32 base plate to do it, which I don't like using 32 by 32 base plates because I just don't have that many pieces. So it kind of like really stretches my piece limit, I guess. It limits the amount of pieces I can use, or maybe it doesn't. Anyway, it's just harder for me to build on because there's so much space. I'm getting better at it, but yeah, so if you're tuning in, this is my first ever YouTube video, so I'm pretty excited about that. Brickface Studios. Before I get into the build, I'm gonna talk a little bit about what led me to this. What led me to this is, well, I felt I was like, I want to go into the film industry, but obviously I don't have enough money to do that because I don't have a job yet. I guess this could be one of my jobs. Anyway, and so I was praying about it and asking the Lord for a way to provide money a way that I could get money while using my imagination and creativity. And I was praying about it, and people came over, like, on church on Sundays. I got a couple prophetic words about how they heard the Lord telling me that how do I phrase this? So essentially, I've been waiting for a green light on like doing movies or videos, and they're like, God's giving you that green light. I guess the basis of these prophetic words I got several, so that was like a major confirmation for me. And so, okay, I took that, I prayed about it even more, dwelt with God on that, and I definitely got confirmation from the Lord on that. And then, this was like 3-4 months ago, and then, me being me, decided, okay, I don't have to do that yet. God confirmed to me that I was to start a YouTube channel, and I neglected that, and so I waited and didn't do anything, no research, nothing, and until like this week, I was not doing it, and then the Lord really convicted me personally, and then people came and had visions that they had of me, like resisting, and not fully but slightly resisting God in that area. And so that kind of put a bee under my bonnet. I don't know if that's a saying. It feels like saying. Anyway, and so I started doing more research, and so I started this week doing research, and got to the point where today I decided I was gonna make my first video. I did the channel stuff, like most of the work yesterday and I think like Wednesday. But yeah, Brickface Studios is just that. It's bricks and faith, and it's what God's called me to do, is sharing the gospel across this wide variety of areas. Like, for example, I'm planning on doing cooking, maybe a bit of gaming, fishing, maybe vlogging, self-help, and maybe tutorials, instructional stuff like that, along with Lego. I don't know if I said cooking. If I did, then cooking, maybe even painting. I don't know, drawing. I don't know, stuff like that. Is kind of the vibe I'm going for. I'm also going for the vibe of very welcome and safe kind of place, fully, like, really kind. Don't really, like, I want you to come view my videos, watch them. I'd love if you subscribed. You don't have to, no pressure on that. The point of this channel, like I said, is to spread the gospel as much as I can. And so, like, even if people who like click one of my videos like don't even watch the full thing, which I'd really appreciate if you do, but even if you don't and they click out, I want what they have heard me say at the beginning of my videos impact them in some way, to an extent they might not even think that it did, and then like weeks later, something I had said that the Lord gave me to speak pops up in their mind, and they're like, I wonder like how's their channel doing, or that applies to my life in this area. So stuff like that is really what the goal of this channel is. So yeah, I think that's a good introduction to this, and well, let's start building. So this MOC that I just finished building is essentially either this is Old Republic, which I mean the clones don't match that, but Old Republic, and the Jedi Knight, Jedi Master over here is Jedi Master Stormfeather. Very proficient in the Force and lightsaber techniques. He is known for his gentle and caring demeanor. That is Jedi Knight Jessica Regnault. And if this is during the Clone Wars, and Inferno Company, which are these clones, part of Inferno Company are those clones, and the 501st, which are these clones, are fighting a remnant of the Old Republic, which includes these two and those three. Yeah, they're also the planet. The reason why it's so colorful is I was kind of going for Felucia, and while building this, I was like really struggling internally because I really didn't like how bright it was. I don't build bright MOCs very often, but so I decided to try it for the first time, and I think I pulled it off pretty well. I didn't have as much blue studs, etc. water pieces as I thought I did, because I was gonna originally fill that gray area in with water studs, so to speak. But yeah, I wasn't able to do that, so yeah. Anyway, this is I'm gonna say not the Battle of Felucia, because I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted, but we'll say a Battle of Felucia. The introduction of Inferno Company. So yeah, thank you for watching, if you did watch it. If you could share this video with like your friends and family, etc., I'd really appreciate that. Comment down below, obviously. Well, not obviously, that sounds a little rude, but comment down below if you want to. Please like and subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to. Again, no pressure. But thank you for watching the whole thing. I know it wasn't very long. I'm gonna try and do a little bit longer videos next time. But either way, thank you for watching, and see you next time on Brick Faith Studios.